Hey there, Sensei Ari here, and today what we're going to talk about is why it's important for you to practice your karate slow. Now, normally when people think of karate, especially our style, Matsubayashi Shoin-ryu, they think of quick, agile movement. But what they don't understand is in order to get that speed, that agility, and that power, they need to practice their technique slowly and with intent over and over again in order for it to become accurate and master those fundamentals. And that is what we are going to do here today. We're going to do a couple of exercises to help you better your Zuki and using your Seiken. Okay, first exercise that we are going to do is called touch and press. And why we do touch and press is because a common misconception with strikes, people tend to think the technique ends once you make contact with the attacker, when in actuality, it ends through the attacker. It ends through what you're supposed to be striking. So what this touch and press is going to make you do is you're going to get in a fighting position, you're going to place your Seiken right on there and push through and see, is my technique going to hit the same target every time and be effective. You can use either a bag like Bob or an uke, a training partner at home where you need to use control and have trust in one another. So one more time, take my Zuki, create my distance, touch, press. Bring it back, touch, press. When it comes to practicing your karate slow and intentional, it really gives you the chance to feel and activate the muscles in your body you never thought you'd have to use before. So even with a technique like a Zuki, I'll use a Tate Zuki, for instance, so I can really focus on those two knuckles. I need to not only engage my arm muscles, but I also need to engage from the ground up, being centered, being balanced, and you need to be creative. So when it comes to creativity and conditioning those knuckles is very important too when it comes to a striking surface. I'm going to use this as my makiwara, as my knuckle conditioning training tool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these knuckles, get in a strong stance, and for the other exercise, I can slowly do my Tate Zukis against a surface, a constant hard enough surface. And then eventually, as you're getting it slow, you can speed it up and then really feel, is my technique working? Is it accurate? And can I do it quickly? Am I grounded? Am I centered? So that way, eventually, your Zuki will turn from, I don't know where I'm hitting, to every time you use a striking surface. So it can be a simple tool like a standing bag. It could be a clapper with an uke. It could also be something as simple as a yoga block you can use to condition and train your muscles and those striking surfaces. All right, so there are a couple of activities that we just did and a couple different drills that you can try next time you're at the dojo or even at your own dojo at home in order to best help your Zukis. Now, remember, it doesn't have to just be your Zukis you're working on to do these techniques. It could be your shutos, your double shutos, your maigeris. It can be any karate technique. But the thing to take away from today's lesson is practice your techniques slow. Get the fundamentals and build that base, because once you have that base, the sky's the limit for your tower when it comes to your karate. And until next time, arigato gozaimasu. See you next class.